Breaking XRP news, some major things that you need to be aware of as we get closer to tomorrow. Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Zach. If it's your first time dropping in here on this channel, daily crypto news every single day in the form of live streams, videos like this, YouTube shorts. We've got you covered. Make sure you subscribe to this channel down below. You're not going to want to miss what we put out there, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out. Check out all the links down below after the video too. You might find something that interests you. All right, so with all of that being said, we've got to dive right in here. We've got breaking news. SEC is seeking $2 billion fine from Ripple. What? $2 billion they want. What's going to go down? How is this going to shake out? What's Brad Garlinghouse saying about this? And what do we have to look forward to for tomorrow? So let's dive right in. Stay with me. A lot to get to here in the video. This is breaking XRP Ripple news, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. According to last minute development, the details of which are not yet totally clear, by the way, which we should have more tomorrow. The SEC is set to potentially demand a fine of $2 billion from Ripple, XRP developer Ripple Labs. $2 billion. Stuart Alder announced the developments as follows. As you will see when the SEC summary is made public tomorrow, they are asking the judge for $2 billion in fines and sanctions. Our answer will be available next month. But as we all have seen time and time again, this is a regulator that operates on statements that are false, ill-defined, and designed to mislead. They stayed true to their form here too. Rather than faithfully enforcing the law, the SEC continues to seek to punish, and intimidate Ripple and the industry in general. We believe that the court will approach the solution phase fairly. However, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse had some things to say as well. Check this out. Some very choice words from Garlinghouse. He said the SEC, led by Gensler, has repeatedly acted outside the law, admonished by judges for the gross abuse of the authority entrusted to its Congress, and for acting without faithful adherence to the law. Let's also not forget Gensler's indifference to the FTX scam. Yeah, isn't that crazy? That is kind of pretty much insane. Garlinghouse talking about that. The SEC plans to ask the judge for $2 billion in a case that contains no allegations of fraud or recklessness. There is absolutely no precedent for this. We will continue to disclose what the SEC is when we respond to this. Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen also had this to say. The balance of the SEC managed by Gensler has been disrupted. The fact that the SEC alone considers itself above the law and drags the USA further behind other G20 countries will not and should not go unnoticed in an election year. Very, very interesting. And if we head over to Twitter, this is the whole thread by Stuart Alder, and this is somebody chiming in. The SEC asking for $2 billion in fines and penalties is ridiculous when they're the ones who financially hurt XRP holders the most. The SEC owes XRP holders tens of billions of dollars. It's a good point, Crypto Wolf, because they did drag XRP through the mud, and everybody who held that asset for the last 3 years, it is kind of insane what's happening. Now, Ripple seems to be pretty confident in all of this situation. So we'll be keeping tabs on this tomorrow. We'll see exactly if this plays out the way it's written here. Make sure you guys stay locked in. Wanted to get you up to speed. I'll give you my kind of sense on this. I think this is another way for the SEC to kick the can down the road. As it was said in the last part of this article, it's an election year. We don't want to make decisions, right? We want to just continue pushing this and pushing this and pushing this. And I think that's what we've seen for 3+ years. But we've already seen back in July that XRP has won this lawsuit from the standpoint of retail investors, and those are the people being hit and hurt the most. That's what's frustrating. That's what's the brutal truth about all of this, is that XRP is not a damn security on the retail side of things. They won that portion of the lawsuit. Yet all of the retail people are hurting the most who held XRP for the last 3 years. It didn't do what it should have done in the bull run because of this ongoing lawsuit. Now, what will happen on the institutional side? SEC seeking $2 billion fine from Ripple. That is absurd. And I'm interested to see what exactly happens here. I'm interested to see the fire back and how this plays out. But The news we got today, this was a last-minute development. Details are not completely clear, but the word on the street is the SEC is going to be demanding $2 billion for Ripple developer Ripple Labs. We'll be keeping tabs on it for you folks. Make sure you stay locked in. Subscribe down below. Appreciate you guys. Peace.